I heard some really great news this morning. Cammy and his crew fixed the tracks, so Cam will finally be able to drive down the mountain and deliver all those M&Ms. Woo!
Did I hear my name? Are you talking about me? Are you guys cheering for me?
Yes, we are. We are so excited that you can finally make all those deliveries.
Oh, yeah, totally. So excited. Hey, look, a squirrel.
Wait, I don't see a squirrel. Cam, where did you go? Why are you hiding?
If you see the train conductor coming, can you just tell him I went, just tell him I went to go water my lawn.
Cam, I don't know why you're hiding, but you might as well just come on out and tell us what's going on.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just wear a disguise.
Oh, Cammy.
What do you think?
Unless you're trying to disguise yourself as a tree, that is not going to work. Just tell us what's going on, please.
Well, the conductor pointed out that before we go down the mountain, I have to go up a really steep mountain and then down another really steep mountain again. And now he's trying to find me so we can get rolling. You know, full steam ahead.
Well, I thought that's what you wanted to do. You know, deliver the M&Ms and all.
Well, it is. It's just I've never driven a train down such a steep mountain. I've gone up little hills, across long plains, around really bendy curves, and even over tall bridges, but I'm nervous about going up and then down such a steep mountain.
Doing new things can take courage and boldness, Cammy. That's why I'm glad I don't have to do those things alone. Jesus' power helps us be bold. You don't have to face it on your own. Remember, the one who was strong enough to make that mountain is strong enough to help you get over it.
Well, that sounds nice, but I'm still nervous.
We have some songs we can sing, and I know they're gonna help you. They're gonna help you get more boldness to tackle this new challenge that's in front of you. They'll remind you that Jesus' power helps us be bold.
All right, anything can help right now. I'll stick around while you guys sing and remind me of Jesus' power. And then I'll go tell the conductor I'm ready to go. Thanks, guys.
We believe in you, Cammy. We truly do. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited to be traveling with you on day 3. You guys have been such terrific travelers. Who's on board for another adventure on the Rocky Railway? Here we discover that Jesus' power pulls us through, even when life gets us off track. Now let's sing about that right now.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will us to lead us. We're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you.
Hearing you all sing is one of my favorite things. I can tell you're full of energy and ready to go. You're excited for the day ahead. Did you know that trains talk to each other? Okay, well, they don't really talk, but they do communicate. Now listen to this and see if you can guess what the trains might be saying. Now I want you to take a minute at home and see if you could come up with some train communications of your own. Last week we were together. Remember we did a thing called God sightings? Well, we're going to try that again. We can use all of our senses to find evidence of God. Last time we were together, I heard something that gave me hope. Now, what's something you've heard that reminds you of God's power, joy, and creativity? I'll share you what I'm thinking of. So last week I had a very hard week and I had to do hard things, which was from last week. However, I also saw some powerful, joyful activity happening in the midst of the hard things. That was my aunt's neighbors took the time out of their day to check on her, to help her. And I thought that was an amazing God sighting. I thought my aunt, who was very old, was by herself, had no one to help her. But God showed me that I was wrong, that in fact He was there all along helping her with her neighbors. So I'm going to add my God sighting to our heart. Train whistles are big and bold. because they have important messages to communicate. Sometimes God wants us to be bold too. I have an example of where God had wanted me to be big and bold. I have a son who has special needs. And I don't know if you know what that means, but that just means it's somebody who learns a little different, talks a little different, and sometimes may even look a little different. Well, when he was in elementary school, there was a few kids that were not kind to him. And I know that's not nice at all, and I'm pretty sure none of you at home would ever do that. But this did happen. So I had to be bold enough in who I was and who God knew I could be to go to these families and say, that wasn't cool. It worked out. The families and the kids were apologetic, and the kids became actual friends. So that was something that I had to step out of my comfort zone and be bold to do. So sometimes, like I said, we have to stand up for what we believe. We have to say things that are unpopular. We need to share what we believe about Jesus, even though no one else feels the same way. Being bold can be hard, but you're not in it alone. We've been talking about being courageous and bold. Our Bible point today is going to help us remember just that. Our Bible point is Jesus' power helps us be bold. I wonder what bold Bible memory buddy will help us remember that Jesus' power helps us be bold.
Is everyone on board for another exciting day? I'm roaring to go. My name is Sierra, and I'm a mountain lion. Now, you might think lions only belong in Africa, but North America has their lions too. My friends and I go by other names like pumas, panthers, catamounts, and cougars. That's because I live all over the western part of the globe, and different people have different names for me. In fact, aside from humans, no other mammal covers such a large range of territory. I am one cool cat, aren't I? My tawny fur doesn't start out like this. As a baby, I had spots. I think God gave me those so I'd blend in with the tall grass where my mother hid me. After my brothers and sisters and I were old enough to hunt, we left our pride and went out on our own. Most of the time, I'm pretty quiet. After all, if I'm making a lot of noise, it's gonna be hard for me to sneak up on my lunch. Shh, be quiet. A girl's gotta eat. Of course, there are times when I need to make a big, bold noise. Even though I look a lot like a lion, I don't roar. I've got a pretty intimidating scream, though. Isn't that the cat's meow? When I need to catch a meal, I have to move fast. I'm glad God gave me such powerful legs to run, jump, and pounce. Without those mighty muscles, I'd go hungry. God made my legs so powerful, mountain lions can jump up to 18 feet high and 40 feet long. That'd be like me jumping on top of your house. God created me with muscles to leap and pounce. Sometimes you need to boldly leap or pounce on an opportunity. Maybe it's hard to be bold when you need to make a new friend. Tell the truth. Or boldly talk about Jesus. The Bible has this powerful promise for you. He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. You can trust that Jesus' power will give you the strength you need to be bold. Jesus is right with you, cheering you on all the way. Pounce on the opportunity. Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus.
Sierra is a mountain lion, and we have the perfect song to remind us to be bold like Sierra, the mountain lion. This song uses the word inhibitions. It's a pretty big word, but what it means is it's the things that make us shy or scared to be bold.
Today we live, today we breathe, today we know that we are strong when we are weak. Today we trust, we overcome, take every chain that kept us slaves and throw them off. We're not waiting for permission, we defy our inhibition, like our middle name is Fearless, Son of Red. If we're gonna fight